successfully taught my kids my native language, Runyankore Rukiga. So in this video, I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to make your kids speak your native language too. I have 7 tips. Number 7, you have to wait for number 7 because it's the if you can take one tip from these tips, just take number 7. It's the best. So please watch and wait for it. Okay. Tip number 1, reading books. I know, yeah, in our culture, reading is not so much like embraced, but you have to read for your kids books every day, right from when they are a baby until as they grow. So you have to keep reading because reading helps them. It exposes them to new words. It exposes them to new vocabulary. So it helps them in their language learning. And when I say books, I mean the books or the target language you want your children to learn. If you want your children to learn Runyankore Rukiga like me, I will read the Runyankore Rukiga books. If you want your children to learn maybe Luganda, you will read the Luganda books. Okay? So tip number 2, consistency. Yes, you can read books, you can do everything, but one thing that you have to do is to be consistent. Don't speak today and tomorrow you forget. Don't speak in the morning and in the evening you're using another language, the majority language where you live or where you're raising your children. Keep speaking the language, the target language that you want your child to learn. But keep speaking. Consistency. It's hard, but once you do it, it becomes a no-brainer. Sometimes here in my house, a word slips out and I've spoken like an English word, and my child is like, "Hey, mom," of course in Rukiga. He doesn't say, my children don't say, "Hey, mom." Why you get? Tip number 3: if you're already trying to like teach your child your native language or your home language or your mother tongue, whatever you call it, do not let people's words get to you. Let me tell you, 99% of the people will be negative about it. 99% of the people will tell you you're making your kids local. 99%, even friends, even family, they will tell you your kids are going to be local. They will tell you stop bothering the kids. They will tell you, oh my God, it will not work. 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 You will hear that a lot. I'm telling you, you will hear that a lot from everywhere and everyone. Solicited advice, unsolicited advice. They will all tell you all those things. But my dear, focus. Focus. Those ones have failed, leave them alone. Or maybe they don't want. They may not have failed, but they just don't want. But do not let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Okay? Take the small positive stories around you and keep them at the back of your mind. You get what I mean? Like, yes, for example, our kids are being raised not in Uganda, so it's really, 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 really hard to get someone, especially kids their age, speaking our language. They're actually not anywhere, because all the kids their age who are from our country, Uganda, they speak only English. But you have to, like, do not let that negative energy. The first time I started, when they had my child speak, when I had one child, when they had my child speak a few words, they're like, oh, he speaks those words. Oh, Bambe, when she goes to school, the language will disappear. My child has been to school for 2 years now. The language is actually becoming more. So do not let the negative talk, even from your family members, I'm telling you, do not let the negative talk get to you. Just focus. Get like 2 or 1 positive story that has worked and focus on that one. For me, I focused when I started teaching my kids the language. I was looking at the person I was following was teaching their child Mandarin. Another one was teaching their child Spanish. Another one was teaching their child Polish. I didn't have any examples from my country, right? But that didn't deter me. I kept doing what I was supposed to do. My children now are all fluent. So don't let negativity get to you. Tip number 4, let your children play. Let your children play. Play is the work of a child. You have to let your children play. And when I say play, I mean active play, especially if they're young kids. Young kids, I mean 0 to 8. Let your children play. Get them off the devices. Let them actively play, run, go in the mud, go in the grass, outside, in the play, like real play, what children do. Let them use their imagination to play. And once you're there, maybe helping them, maybe trying to play with them, play in your target language. Don't play in English. Don't play in that language where you live, where they speak maybe French, maybe Spanish. I don't know where you are. Like, play in your target language. Okay? Tip number 5. Remember why you started. Why did you start? Why do you want to teach your children your native language? Is it maybe because you want to pass and preserve your culture through your children? Do you want to travel to your? Do you want them to? Do you want it to be easy for them when they travel to your country, or maybe a country where they speak that language? Do you want them to be open-minded to other cultures? Know why you started, and when you know why you started, it becomes so easy because you know why you started. For example, personally, me, I wanted to preserve and pass down my culture to my children. I believe that once language dies, culture dies. So I don't want my language to die. I don't want my culture to die. So what do? I teach my children my language and my culture, our culture. That is how I'm passing it on to them, right? Because I don't want my culture to die. I don't want my language to die. So you have your reasons. Know why you started. And when you know why you started, most of the times, this other talk of that negativity, it will be background noise. Tip number 6, involve your kids in house chores or house activities or housework. Because when you're frying eggs and you tell them, and you tell them, bring me 2 eggs in your target language, and your child brings the 2 eggs, that's a sentence learned. Okay? If you're telling them about what you're going to do next week and you say, for example, in my language, I say, that means on Monday I'll do this and this. Your child will learn. Monday means, you get what I mean? So involve them. And kids that age really love to get involved. And the good thing with those kids of that age, like 0 to 8, like they're like sponges. Their brains like suck up almost everything you tell them. Everything. So use that chance, especially if your children are still young, to do that. Now, here comes the best tip, guys. If everything else is jamming, just do this. Okay? Tip number 7. Speak, and speak. And after speaking, speak some more. Like, speak to your children in your target language. Speak to your children in your target language. It works like magic. Like, I go out and people ask me, oh, how did you do it? Oh my God, you're so lucky. No, there's no luck. I spoke in my target language all the time, every day. I'm at the doctor's office, as long as I'm speaking to my kids, it has to be my language. At the playground, when you're calling them like this, when they're like playing outside, or if I'm giving them an instruction, I will speak in my language. I'm not, even if I'm around people speaking English, speaking to my kids, I speak my language. Do you know where I saw this? I saw the Indians, I saw the Chinese. For them, when they're speaking to their kids, that's the language they speak. Even when you're in public, speak to your kids in your target language, as long as you're speaking to your kids. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.